going to conclude our time for questions to the candidates. However, we will now move into a time for closing remarks, 5 minutes per campaign. And we will go ahead and begin that time now in the same order as before. Elaine has an extra minute. So we are going to be giving 6 minutes to the girls' ticket and then 5 minutes to both of the other campaigns. And we'll go ahead and begin. Cologne and Thigpen, you may take your time.
Honestly, I don't know what else to say different than what I started with. A heart for the university, and it is for the student body. We want to let you know that before our vision, we want to make sure that God has his vision going through this university. We want to make sure that SA is a family, is in one accord, that we're working in just in one accord. And if we get our source and our strength from God, then it will just leak into everyone else that's in the office. We want to make sure that the student body feels SA is open to them. This is a student organization, a student association, so I feel it's important that the student is involved with whatever goes on in SA, and it's not a secret or students are just trying to figure out. We want to let you in on everything that goes on. We want to increase your pride of that in ORU and show what SA has done, give you results, and constantly keep you in the loop. Like we said earlier, we want to improve your student life here. It's important. I think, you go to colleges, and whatever college you go to, they're always trying to do something crazy. Let's go to Cancun, Girl Gone Wild, all these crazy things. But we want to make sure that you do have a student life that you're excited about, a student life that you can be proud of, and a student life. And when you bring people on campus, we want them to see that, hey, wow, stuff happens here. People are excited to be here. They love ORU, not only because they're called, but sometimes people are called and not even happy with the calling. But we want to make sure that people are happy with being here and that they enjoy their time here. You want to do it?
You're probably in your seats right now thinking, these women need to say something that's going to stir something inside my heart. So I'm going to try my best to do that. As you notice, we are the only women right here on the table, not on the tables, but sitting before you. We don't want to get scandal or anything right now. But anyways, please, I know I could say some funny things, but please just give me my time. We're here before you. We really are standing here not saying that we can do this on our own. We realize the way how far we've gotten here. I know especially for the both of us, because you ever heard Elaine's heart about how she was sitting here just in a meeting not knowing if she was going to run or not, but she had to wait to hear upon the Lord. And me, I had to have the Lord's favor upon my, how do you say, how to get here so far because of my grades. I had a petition and it worked. Also, I had to find a partner, and it was the last moment, and it wasn't out of desperation, but it was out of a divine appointment. And so we're not here saying, no, we are here saying vote for us. We would like you to vote for us, but why? Why should I hand over the student body to two women who, quite frankly, may not seem like they have it together? But I will tell you this. We, throughout this process, we are trying to stay true to ourselves, because we're trying to stay true blue ORU, true to you, true to ourselves, and true to the kingdom. And we want you to know that as women, some people may say that women, are easy, and that can be, how you say, easily turned and don't have authority. But I do know that I have authority from my Heavenly Father, regardless of my race or not. And we are women, as you noticed, and I've already said. But but men sometimes see just straightforward and get to the point. But sometimes I feel like women, us, are nurturing, and we want to see all the areas and all your needs that we feel that you need, because we're students and we're in the process of becoming whole people just like you, and we want you to see that. We want you to become whole whenever you leave. And so let me hand this.
She did expound on a lot, but I think I want to make one of my closing remarks on we may not have the relationships with every upper administrative body that's set before us, but at the end of the day, when I look at every student that I'll come against or just face, I realize that I answer to you. You know, you are the people that make this student association happen. You're the people that make SA run and the school run. So at the end of the day, we want you to know that we're here to please you. We want to come for your heart. We want to just fulfill what you want. And when we realize that this position is pretty much customer service, that we want to provide you with the best service that you can get from a president, a VP, and executive staff that is within SA. So with that, we want to thank you for hearing us out, hearing our heart, and hearing what the vision is that we want for next year to create diversity, efficiency, and openness with the student body, and let you know what's going on constantly and keep you in the loop, but change different events that we have and move forward with everything that Dexter has worked in this year. But just remember that everything we're doing is with you in our minds and making sure that you are satisfied with what's going on at ORU and within SA.
Nate and Michelle, where y'all going?
I gotta go to the EC and take photos.
Bye, y'all. All right, are y'all listening? Are y'all listening out there? This is the most important part of the whole night, everything that we're about to say. The promise is balanced from us, okay? We are not aiming to overpromise a lot of activity that we won't be able to perform. And we refuse to underpromise and shoot easy. That's not something that we're going to do. There is a potential sometimes when a campaign happens that you throw out all these ideas. And I understand that. I fully understand that. I also understand that Derek and I have had an opportunity to serve and make realistic goals. We don't want to overpromise. We don't want to underpromise. We want to hit it on the head. We're probably still going to make some mistakes next year, hopefully fewer than this year. Asking you, give us the opportunity to serve you better. Elaine said, you know, we're here to please you, and that's true, but we're not only here to please you, okay? We're here to serve you, and it takes more than just passion, which Derek has a lot of. You've seen it up here tonight. It takes a lot of things, and we're asking that you would value the things that we are bringing to the table and judge those things. Weigh those things. Don't make a bias just because we're begging you and pleading you to vote for us. Judge the things. Judge the fruit. Judge a tree by its fruit. We're asking you to do that. It would be prideful to say, we're the best and we're going to change the world. We're not going to do that. But I will say that we'll serve better because we've practiced. We've had 10 months of practice to serve better. And so we're asking that you would help us to serve you better by voting. What day is it? The 25th. We have 2 days, not even a full 2 days. But help us to serve you better. Some of the things we want to work on are our systems. That's a boring part that really won't affect you unless you work for us next year. But we would like for our systems to be more efficient. You may say, weren't they more efficient this year? Well, we had other things that we were looking at. And it wasn't until we got working in those systems that we realized, okay, we can better this. We need our administrative assistants to be fluent in club and org language. We need them to understand how to fill out a requisition and how to type up a purchase order. We need them to understand those processes. And so we're wanting to better those things next year. Also, with representation, we want to fulfill that, but with relationship. We have a huge offer on the table from Mark Green to put students in position where they're serving with the Board of Trustees. That is huge. If we can do that next year, we have made progress that we will never have made. That is huge, huge. Also with commuters, we're wanting to include commuters, of course, but we want to serve them in a way that is going to best meet their needs. We work very closely with some grad schools this year, and we're wanting to do more of that next year. But please, see the value See the value in the promises that we do make. And that one promise is, I said the plural before, but I'll make it singular. We promise to serve well.